Oh, huh. I go, I want to meet you. By then, it's like 5 or 6 in the morning. And she goes like, okay, you can come over to my house and I'm going to give you his clothes. I don't want his clothes here anymore because he's been staying here. And I was like, okay. So I drove to her house like 6 in the morning. Hi, nice to meet you. She gave me all his clothes. I go driving straight over to the Jones Street house. All the guys are sitting there because they're up now at 6 because they haven't gone to bed yet. It's Jones Street time.
Yeah.
So they're sitting there watching TV, and I come in. I have his clothes tucked under my jacket, and I sit there. I'm like, hey. And I sit down on the couch right next to JJ. Hi. And he's so nice because he's a sweet guy. Mm-hmm. And he's like, oh, la, la, la. And I'm just sitting there in front of everybody. All the other guys that are in the band and the roadies and stuff. And I just, finally, I was like, I waited a little bit, and I go, hey, have you been seeing Sherry? He goes, no. I go, really?
Sherry? Sherry who?
Yeah.
I don't, Sherry?
No.
I'm not Sherry.
I go, well, that's not what she said. You should have seen the guys on the couch across the way. They were like, like no one knew what to do, you know? And I go, that's not what she said. And I started pulling out his clothes. Here, I met her. And I'm throwing these clothes at him. And and as I'm doing this, his mother calls. And I was like, tell her, you have to tell her, this is it. We're done. It's over. And so I'm like hysterical. And he's on the phone going, yeah, Mom. Oh, she's hormonal. Oh, and then she's saying on the phone, oh, yes, they get very hormonal when they're pregnant. I'm like, no, tell her what you do. He never would. And I'm like, no, it just made me look like the crazy girl.
So you never did say,
No.
I mean, I'm sure she knew.
No.
Later she probably heard about it.
I don't know.